You've already said enough on the broadcast today. No potty mouthing today. Let's go with our map bans.
Hap on the map.
Villa!
It is Villa. That's again the map they played the last time around.
Yeah.
However, it's a different secret, Fluke, so it's hard to tell.
It's a big operator they played. Last time round they played on Villa. In fact...
And Dirtsa actually doesn't capitalize on it just yet. And there we go. This is what I meant about the crossfires. You're making sure that you're there to trade your teammate. Secret peek them. That's not the play anymore. Last EE1D sings out, and this is the entry. That's what they needed. And well, that's what they've got.
Well, Shate's looking completely the wrong way and gets shot straight in the back, but there are a couple of players, one inside the vault, one inside of the other site, and that's one more going down. Shinka's in a spot where he can try and go for a plant here. They've got about 10 seconds to go, so this is going to turn into a temporary 1 versus 2. In fact, no, it's a permanent 1 versus 2, with Pat will finding another, and the swing out from Prano down towards top main is going to catch another onto Voy. Here they're on the other end of it, so let's see if they have the ability to swing things back the other way. P4 goes aggressive through Astro and is going to collect Hive, but a trade from Shate comes into Durza. He's going to swing around, can see the foot, but doesn't quite see the man himself. Down goes the Lion. He sees the gun. He's being teased from everywhere by Shate, but eventually steps too wide, and P4 brings him down. A 3 versus 2, and out goes the Glare Shield, and this is the problem with being 1 HP. Draven challenging into Astro. Does he dare swing out? Yes, he will, as one tries to get him back up, but he doesn't know where they are. Almost collects him, but can't quite do it. And with that final call coming out, Kyaxis steps forwards, gets the kill onto Prano from the grave. Tempra will take round number 2. What a scrappy ending to round number 2, though.
These EE1Ds, for the most part, have been a waste. I can be absolutely certain on that. And now they're wasting a lot of utility onto him. They have bathroom control. Where's the rest of his team? No crossfires assisting him, and the one that was meant to be had died originally. And oh, this round has been gifted to Tempra now, Des.
Yikes.
Flawless.
Flawless comes out of seemingly nowhere as well. We sit there praising the defense. Oh, wow, it's a dark shotgun. It's surrounded by utility. There's no way they can win this. But it would be really cruel, given how well they had played the second station, not rip something back in. Speaking of ripping in, this is a ripping play coming in for the side of Tempra, bursting straight into Study. And they're in a spot to be able to contest on stairs here. I don't think Shate knew they were above, and they're going to walk past and bypass both of these shields, straight into the bottom of 90 corridor, and Durz is going to pick up a kill back. So with a bit of a different site in play, this could go very differently for the side, well, for both sides, I guess, the Secret and for Tempra. Another call comes through, and Shinka has got straight into sight, despite Prano collecting that kill. He's in a spot to go for a plant, but Voy's got to do all the covery work for them here. He's going to flank around and look to hold on trophy doorway with 2 trying to push it from there. That would have been the right call, but the plant is going down inside of the bar, and somehow Tempra have got away with that. Hive comes down to Study, collects 1. The swing should come in at the same time here. 1 from either direction. He tries to challenge 1, but guess what? Draven's a little bit too good. It will be Secret taking their second round of the match. Still down, of course, at 2 apiece.
5 different times they've played it since June the 1st. Oh, good kill there, by the way. I'm gonna throw this in for you here. The 5 times they've played it, they have been predominantly defender-sided. So there you go.
Yes.
No problems.
It's like a really handy research assistant who also talks sense sometimes. They still have an impact left if they want to go for the Pokeball. They are going to try, but that's not going to down anyone, I'm afraid. Not enough damage. Kyaxis with a second coming out. Draven, all by himself here, has got to pull off a miracle. Draven, sorry. Patbull has got to pull off a miracle 1 versus 3. The cross angles are being held. They push through. Kyaxis finds his second. That's 2 3v3s. The Tempra have come out on top now.
But with 30 seconds left, they're going to have to brute force their way in. Now, boom!
There it is.
That's almost a double.
Almost a double, almost could be far more for them, but I think Tempra are falling apart at the seams here. Kyaxis is down to nothing. Still down a member here for the side of Tempra. Kyaxis steps up again. How? He calls out the EE1D and gets another kill as it's just activating. Once again, we've already seen that a couple of times. It's almost like it's a magnet for Secret to come for the firefights, but Draven's going to find his second of the round, and now time is most definitely an issue. Voy is going to try his best, but Draven with the closing kill will give Secret their 3rd round of the half. How dire it could have been if we'd gone into the second half with them down 4 rounds on their defensive side.
They're all hitting the 3 dubs here. It's almost like
3 smoke canisters left.
Oh,
Boy needs to find his 3k in this round. It's the second coming out as well. It does put it into a 3 versus 2, and only 20 seconds left. Secret seemingly stalled out a little bit without Prano helping them lead the charge in. It should be a burst coming in. There comes the drone coming out. That's great for them to play for the trade as well. Admittedly, a trade to a drone isn't really a trade. It's more of just a freebie. A 2 versus 2. They've got 5 seconds to go. They're going to have to run through smoke here, and that's without knowing where the fights are coming through. Shinka down to almost nothing. In comes the push. Going to have to step up and spray, but can't find the closing kill. Tempra win by by the clock, and Secret a little bit uncharacteristically slow there. It's insane. It is so close, and every single game has an impact here. It doesn't feel like there are any empty games. Even Chaos versus Empire earlier was a great example of that. Either way, look at this. The opening kill at 25 seconds in is going to make for a very explosive ending, and sadly, those explosions look to be going the way, or at least sadly for Secret, those explosions look to be going the way of Tempra, as it's down to a 4 versus 2 in no time at all, finally getting around to deal with that external facing castle barricade, and now starting to look at the side, but haven't dealt with the players holding towards the back. No problems at all for Tempra. They look very comfortable in that round, and Secret, again, a little bit slow.
I mean, let's be frank. If we go back in Tempra's history here on Villa...
But P4 once again, well, sorry, not P4, Tempra are just chilling, just waiting. They haven't got to go aggressive because the side of Secret are being held up and dealing with everything else. A great flash comes through, a swing comes in from backball, down goes one. Void trace back onto Draven, who found a kill just prior, but does it evens things out again. 3 versus 2, Tempra looking to might be able to win 2. The clock plant is going down, down goes one on the upstairs. Great from Hive there to catch the one on the top floor, and Patball's going to get away with it. Does finally get shut down, but the vertical angle is there. This is a crucial 1v1 coming out for the side of Secret here. Durzer's on. Surely he knows. Hive, you've got to step forward. You've got to spray him down. You can see him going for it. Tempra win it. He was going for the reload. He should have been holding the angle. Clearly, no call came through. No sound came through to him. But now it's down to the final round. We'll see if Tempra can hold fast here and try and deny them this aggression that's coming out. They do try and push in, but straight into a hail of bullets, as well as a poisonous cloud coming out. That's going to be Shate down and out once again. I spoke earlier on around the aggression we normally see from him on something like the Ashe. Here, it was Shate on the Sophia trying to make it happen. It's going to be not a clone pushing up from Draven, but actually Draven himself, and P4's got a 3K on the main stairs. Their win against Chaos, now a win against Secret. That puts 3 on the board, and a draw coming out against the side of Empire. And even P4, a guy that we leverage a lot of criticism against for a really poor entry record last stage. 8 and 24 in the end, I think he was, minus 16. He's doing absolute work in this round with 4 kills for himself and gets the ace, my boy. That's the way you make yourself known. Tempra take it 7 and 3 against Secret here on Villa with some incredible plays. And they may again not have just saved their season, but are now propelling themselves towards a top spot finish.
What an ironic way to finish that matchup. P4 says, well, we dominated you this matchup, and I'll dominate you in this last round, walking away with an ace. A round that quite rightfully looked completely in the hands of Tempra. 11 kills there for P4.